sober shaming can take all sort of different sort of guises. One thing it can be is where people are constantly asking you, oh, why are you not drinking? How come you're not drinking? Why don't you just have a drink? Come on, don't be boring. Just have one drink. I've been through this a lot myself as someone who's been going to football for many years, almost 10 years now, without drinking. I still get those questions. I still get people saying, come on, you can just have a drink. We're having a drink. Why don't you? Making you feel perhaps a little bit uncomfortable around the idea of not having a drink during a sporting event, during a tournament or at the football. We know there's a big drinking culture when it comes to football, but there's nothing wrong with not having a drink. Trust me, I've been doing that for many years, and you shouldn't feel like you're being shamed into having a drink or even explaining yourself, explaining why you don't want to watch the football without a drink. And that's something that Alcohol Change UK are letting everyone know about, that sober shaming is not okay. Something we need to look at and we need to try and stop where we can. So if you see sober shaming, try and call it out. Or if you think you might be guilty of yourself, just take a little moment and think to yourself, am I helping someone who doesn't want to drink by quizzing them, by accusing them of being boring, by asking them if they want a drink, come on, by asking them why they're not drinking, asking them lots of personal questions like, when did you last have a drink? Why did you stop? Why are you not drinking? What's going on? It doesn't help anyone. It's everyone's choice. If you don't want to have a drink at the football or any other sporting event, that's up to you. Lots of us can enjoy the game without having a drink. And I don't think we want to be going through that sort of rigmarole and that pressure of someone sober shaming us. So something to be aware of. If you've got a friend who isn't drinking, or if you're not drinking yourself, be aware of sober shaming. If you see someone who is sober shaming someone, if they're quizzing him, if they're accusing him of being boring, if they're trying to get him to just have that one drink, come on, just have one, we're having a drink, why don't you? Try and say something, try and stick up for your pal and say, hey, come on, they don't want to drink, they don't have to. Listen, it's everyone's choice. Some people want to drink when they go to the football, some people don't. I personally don't, and I've got a good set of friends around me who never sober shame, who know what I'm like, know what I'm about, and they don't feel the need to quiz me or question me or try and encourage me to have a drink. I may see some people though that do. They may say, come on Jay, just have a beer, what's up yo, why not having a drink? And I always say the same thing to them, look, I just don't drink anymore, it's my choice. If you want to have a drink, you crack on, do what you want to do, but I'm not having a drink, I don't drink, and there's nothing wrong with that.